Yeah.
Hey, have you ever traveled to a different dimension?
Why are we going with this? What does this have to do with anything? Okay, fine. No, I never
Have you ever
traveled.
experienced an out-of-dimensional plane of existent moment?
Okay, wait, what?
It has happened to me 3 times now.
Wait, what do you mean? What is this?
Alright, so I'm in a car and I'm driving, right?
As people
Right?
do.
So as you know, once you go a specific route, you just memorize that route, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah, because
Right? And as you know, I'm a safe driver. I'm a cautious driver, so I don't drive with my distracted, right? So I always keep my eyes on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm always... So there was a few weeks ago or last month or something, wherever the fuck, right? I was driving on this route that I go to every day, that I literally drive five times a week, right? For reasons, okay? Right? Right? So as I'm driving, I look to the left, right? And I notice I don't know where I am.
Oh, So
right? I literally look to it and I see like none of the stuff that's on the left hand side that I'm looking at has ever been there. And I legitimately thought I got lost for a second. Until I looked forward and I started recognizing, oh wait, no, this is actually the correct road.
Oh, okay, yeah. I kind of expected this story to not be so quickly handled, but alright, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, literally, it's happened to me 3 times where I keep driving on these routes, like these routes that I know of, right? But due to the fact that I drive them, and the fact that I know these routes, right? Right, but the problem is, because I always drive with my eyes on the road like a smart person, right? You know, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't drive with my eyes looking around, right? You know.
Well,
right.
I mean,
so
you should
there are
look
times
around,
I'm driving and I'm looking around, right? And I say I'm gonna see what's going on the left hand or the right side, and I realize where the fuck am I? There was actually a time when I was driving where I thought the Earth, where I thought everything on Earth grew by 1/4 of its size.
Wait, so just because you don't pay attention to your surroundings, the moment you decide to actually do that, you're saying, "Oh God, everything's so big. What the fuck?"
Everything's no. There was a different route. There was the other route. Was the one where I was driving. I looked to the side. I was like, "Where the fuck? This is not the neighborhood I'm supposed to be. What fucking neighborhood am I in? This neighborhood. I've never seen this neighborhood before." Right. And then the other time where I was driving, I looked to the right, and everything seems long. It felt like it was as if I didn't shrink. I think shrink is the wrong word. Like I was like 2 feet under the ground for some reason, right? Right. Yeah. And then there was a time I thought I got lost in a forest as well.
Wait. Okay. wait. Okay. So we went from oh I'm lost, oh I'm not lost, to oh I'm lost, oh everything's big, to now actually lost. What the fuck is going on?
No, this is another route I was driving. This has only happened to me 3 times. All right. The first time I thought I drove to a completely different neighborhood than I was supposed to be in. Another time I thought the Earth grew by 1/4 of its regular size. And the other time I thought I was just straight up lost in a forest. Okay.
Oh, okay. Would you like to expound upon the time that you were lost in the forest?
No. It was just this road I was driving that one time was like a long woody road, right? With it was like right. It was like it's not back country of where we live. It's like more towards like the farm country that's in our state, you know, right? You know what I'm talking about? You drive like to a right, like this part of our state that's more farm than a suburban neighborhood like we live.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I was driving there. I was driving there, and then I noticed. Then I looked to the left, right? I was like, "Oh, where the fuck am I?" It's like this is like I legitimately thought I was in like some weird fucking lost forest or some shit.
Oh my god. So wait, how do you get out of it? Did you just wander until you found like
No. I just looked forward. So everything started making sense.
So you did the thing where most people, you just chose the direction. Like, you know what? We're gonna keep going this way. If I'm lost, I'm lost. If I'm not, well, thank God.
Yeah, but it turns out I was just never lost, and that Earth is pretty big.
Yeah. You'd be surprised by how big the Earth is if you travel.
It turns out the Earth might be bigger than people think it is. All right.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
But that's not the case of this movie where. Right, but it's not the case of with Nicolas Cage and his pig in a Portland town.
Oh my god. You know,
That's a segue.
That's a segue. I was half expecting a clever segue. I was waiting for it, but it didn't happen.
No, there's no clever segue. What do you think I was driving? You'd be like, I saw a pig on the side of the road.
No, I mean, I was gonna go like, well, at least I'm not as like, at least you're not as lost as the pig from the movie Pig. Or something.
That was stupid.
That's stupid.
That makes no sense.
This man
the pig was never lost,
and you had
the
this
pig
whole
was just
story
kidnapped.
with three separate stories where they all contain the theme of you being lost, and you don't use that for the pig that is actually lost in this movie.
No, the pig was never lost. It was kidnapped. There's a difference from being kidnapped and being lost. Right?
But it's like Nicolas Cage's character lost the pig. So there you go. It's lost.
No. But I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose any personal
you
object of value.
You lost yourself. That's a pretty big thing.
That's stupid. That makes no sense.
Oh my god. Anyway, welcome to the spoiler cast for Pig, the 2021 movie.
This movie, fucking weird as fuck.
Oh, is this the one you find weird? I realized
it is a new month. Hold on, give me a second. Let me do that. I forgot it was a new month. Okay, there we go.
You took the time to change your fucking profile. Oh my god. No, but wait, so this is the one that you found weird?
Wait, this is the most centralized, problematic movie I've ever fucking saw in my life.
The most centralized.
This is the most localized problem issue in a movie I have ever thought about.
Oh, why is that? Do we want to get into that before we could talk?
We'll get into it after you read, so that way I can, in the background, eat my ramen.
Okay, yeah. So I guess before we get into the specifics of why Austin finds this movie weird, I shall, as per usual, read to you the plot synopsis that is provided to us by the Wikipedia article. And so, here I go. Robin...
Yeah, this ramen is really good.
I'm about to explain it. Did you say the ramen was good? Okay. Rob. I swear to God, every time I'm starting it, Austin, you can't do that. Okay.
Hey, just ignore me while I eat my ramen, alright?
Yeah, I can't ignore you when you're making a comment piece. That makes me need to respond. Okay, here we fucking go. Rob Feld is a former Portland-based chef turned reclusive truffle forager. Living in a cabin deep in the Oregon forest, he hunts for truffles with the help of his prized foraging pig. He sells the truffles to Amir, a young and inexperienced supplier of luxury ingredients to high-end restaurants. One night, Rob is assaulted by an unidentified assailants who also steal his pig. He reaches out to Amir, who helps him locate a group of impoverished drug addicts suspected of another local truffle hunter of being the culprits. They claim to have given the pig to someone from downtown Portland. Rob and Amir drive to Portland and infiltrate an underground fighting ring run by Edgar, an old acquaintance of Rob's, who provides another clue on the whereabouts of his pig. The following morning, Amir voices his admiration for Rob as a chef. Amir reveals that his parents had an unhappy marriage and says their happiest time was after a dinner at Rob's restaurant, before his mother eventually committed suicide. Following Edgar's lead, Rob asks Amir to secure reservations for themselves at Eurydice. Eurydice's, I believe is how you pronounce it. A trendy hot cuisine restaurant. In the meantime, Rob visits the house where he used to live with his wife Lori, whose death compelled Rob to withdraw from society. At Eurydice's, Rob asks to meet with his head chef, Derek, a former pasta chef at Rob's restaurant. Rob pointedly, yet empathetically, criticizes Derek for opening a contemporary restaurant rather than the pub he always wanted to run. Overwhelmed by the memory of his dream and the reality of his current circumstances, Derek confesses that Amir's wealthy father, Darius, was behind the death of his pig, having learned of its existence from Amir. Rob angrily ends his partnership with Amir before going to confront Darius at his home. Darius promises him $25,000 in exchange for the pig and threatens Rob with the pig's death should he continue his pursuit. Amir visits his comatose mother in a care facility, revealing she is still alive. He goes to Darius' home to offer him a ride, where Rob admits that he doesn't need his pig to hunt truffles, since he uses the trees, but wants her back because he loves her. He asks Amir to gather a list of items in order to retrieve his pig through different tactics. Rob retrieves a baguette from his former baker, while Amir sources special ingredients including a bottle of wine from Rob and Lori's personal collection, held at a mausoleum containing Lori's ashes. After sneaking back into Darius' house, Rob and Amir cook and serve dinner to Darius, the same dish and wine pairing that Rob prepared for Darius and his wife years earlier at his restaurant. An emotional Darius leaves the table. When Rob follows him, Darius confesses that the junkies he hired for the theft had mishandled her, resulting in her death. Rob is devastated. A remorseful Amir drives Rob back to a diner near his forest home. Despite Amir's carelessness, Rob decides to resume his partnership with him. Returning to his forest, Rob washes his bloody face in the lake before returning to his cabin to play a tape that Laura recorded of herself singing Bruce Springsteen's I'm on Fire to him for his birthday. And that's the end of the plot synopsis. So...
Man, this ramen's really good.
Okay, there you go. Now that's the appropriate time to comment.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
This movie, the issue is like the most localized problem I've ever seen within a movie. When I think about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. Usually when I think of a movie, I just think, yeah, it is a fun movie plot, but the plot that happens within this movie is actually insane. Right? So I don't know if you ever saw it. Did you see the trailer for this movie before you watched
No, I went into this blind. The only thing I really saw was the poster. Uh-huh.
Okay, I did went into this movie. I did see the trailer, right? And then the comment thread, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, from the comment threads on the YouTube or the Reddit post or wherever the fuck this was being put at, was all the same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
This is John Wick but with a pig and Nicolas Cage instead, all right?
Oh, so it's for you. It's a problem of
that's what this movie felt like the first half. I was like,
yeah, I can see what you mean, because especially it was like, oh,
but except more slow burning, except less actually, right? As soon as it went to the fucking underground, I was like, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck is there a Portland underground fight club, but only for people in the culinary institution, right? It's not like just like a general fight club where like a mechanic, I don't know, fuck, I'm trying to think of another job. Okay, a doctor. I'm trying to think of different fields that aren't related to culinary.
I mean, oh well, like police officers,
like
firefighters,
a babysitter or some shit, right? No, this is just straight up a underground culinary fight club that only people in the Culinary Institute in Portland can go to. I was like,
okay.
What the fuck is this?
So real quick, before we get on that, I will say the idea of a babysitter fight club is kind of fucking funny to me, because I just imagine people bringing the babies they're taking care of and having them fight each other.
Just bring the kids to... Oh, this is good. Hey, let's write this down. Let's sell this to Hollywood. Hey, I bet Nicolas Cage will like this.
Oh,
Nicolas Cage can train the kid.
It's just be
like Rocky. It'll just be like Creed.
It's just a fucking baby having a montage of exercising so it could win the next fight against a reigning champ from last year.
Yeah. And Nicolas Cage, his mentor could be like, I used to be the best baby fight clubber ever. And so one day the accident happened and it caused me to retire.
He's just 2 years old and he's just like looks like the toughest baby you've ever seen, like with like a fucking missing tooth and his like fucking black eye. He's just dressed up as like a fucking thug. It's like, I've seen some shit, kid, that you would never believe.
Just dressed up like Rocky Balboa. Just when he was training. That's it.
Oh my god. I like
give him a little gray sweatsuit and everything.
Oh my god.
And a little beanie and everything like that.
So stupid. Just imagine babies fighting each other. The most they do is probably just like push one to the ground and then they win.
And then cry.
Yeah. First baby to cry loses.
Babies are the biggest babies on earth.
It's just called a baby royale. That's what they call it. Fucking baby royale. Anyway, fucking So I mean, I guess like, what do you? Okay, I mean, they explain.
Yeah. So besides the John Wick coming into this movie, I was watching this movie and the problem in this was like so fucking centralized, like so localized and centralized. I was like, right. So I know. So I don't go into every movie expecting it to be some grand scale MCU universe in danger type of shit, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I don't go into watching Downtown Abbey. How is this gonna affect the American Revolution War? Because I assume Downtown Abbey is set around the same time as the American Revolution War. By the way, based on my limited knowledge of Downtown Abbey. Okay.
It actually depends on what the timeline is. I could tell you.
Oh, is there a time?
Well, no.
Does that TV show actually spans into the American Revolution War?
Okay, here's my thing. But the thing is, I don't know when Downton Abbey happens. So I would honestly just need the years or the dates that they ever say, and then I can tell you if it happened during the Civil War.
Okay, well I don't know. I never watched that show, but pretty much like that, right? So so I don't expect it. So this is like the first movie I ever watched where I thought, what a fucking centralized, localized problem, right?
Oh, is your issue the fact that it's like everything's kind
No,
of
it's not.
connected?
It's just so fucking weird. Like I like this. It's like how I want to watch like a high school movie where the kid's like, we gotta save the school dance, right? We gotta get enough money, or else they're gonna come in and ruin and tear down the old school hall or some shit like that, right? Right? Like so when I watch something like that, I don't think about. I wonder how is this gonna affect those starving kids that are part of the Cambodian genocide that's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
Right, but like think of this movie. I was thinking like this movie, the plot of this movie is so fucking inquisential to the world around it. Right? It's like
the fact that like it doesn't really affect anybody but the characters themselves, and so it's just
it's like so fucking weird. Like it's like when I want to watch like a love drama movie like The Notebook or I don't know, Ghost from Girlfriend's Past or any of those type of other stupid type of right.
Yeah.
Like when I watch, I don't go around thinking. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to the president in this movie, right? Right? But like this movie, I'm just thinking about. I was like, what is this? Why is this so fucking? This movie's plot is just like so fucking, so one person, like two people issue, but right?
Yeah, I mean it's very focused on basically the main cast. Honestly, that's like all the
right. It's like the first time I ever go to a movie and thought about like, boy, this is just these people's problems, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just essentially like, one man decided to just withdraw from society, and he's like, well, I lost my pig, gotta go back into society.
Yeah, gotta go start my one man crusade to bring down the Romanian mob.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of wild how I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just like you come in expecting something.
So sometimes you can see like this is like a big critique, but it's not. It's just like so fucking weird. Like how whenever I like this was like actually the first time I ever thought like within a general movie scope like what a weird centralized problem, right?
Yeah, especially considering the fact that if we take into account that you just watched like a fucking trailer that makes it seem like a John Wick-esque type of thing, you'd be like,
the trailer for this made this seem like 100% a John Wick.
All right.
John Wick except it was
I have to look this up now. I have to see how the trailer is. Pig trailer. Give me a second while I watch this because I do need to see. I want to see how they portrayed this.
You don't have to watch it. You also read the comic threads. I was reading the comic thread when this trailer first came out. Everyone was saying, "Wow, this is just straight up John Wick." Well, I'm trying to finish up this ramen. I'm almost done. Alright. Oh yes, just listen to this food eating ASMR.
My god. I mean, you could just edit this.
No, it's not going. I'm not. You know what you say?
Oh my god. They really are making it seem like a John Wick thing. Like he just retired and just decided to come back for his goddamn pig.
Yeah. It's so fucking weird. Like there's no ever indication at any point this is like some weird. Right, like I never put. I never cared about the Alex Wolff character, right?
Yeah.
Right, like the movie makes it seem like you're not like the actual. It's just a character that exists in this universe. Like he's there. Like you're supposed to focus on Nicolas Cage's character of what's his character's name? Bob, Bill.
Oh, what?
Rob, right?
Yeah, Rob.
Right, you're supposed to only care about Nicolas Cage's character, Rob, and his struggle. But then all of a sudden they throw in the fucking the Alex Wolff character of what's his character's name? Amir, right? And all of a sudden I was like, oh fuck, his character's drama's coming in now. Guess we gotta care about his family drama.
Yeah, like if I was watching like this trailer and then went into this movie, like the thing is the trailer makes it seem like he was like this guy was like a chef / assassin type of deal, like underground fighting ring if anything, you know?
Yeah,
and it's just like. It's not that at all. It's literally just a man who's just like, well, I used to be part of a society. I'm not anymore. I gotta come back and I have to revisit my past. That's literally it.
And but even then, he doesn't really revisit his past. He just revisits people that were in his past, and they're just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
it's Rob.
Yeah,
And he's like, hey yo, what's up? It's me, Rob.
It's also kind of wild how big of a deal he is. I mean, there are famous chefs like Gordon Ramsay. I mean, he's a very big deal. But like,
yeah, but he makes it seem like they literally make it seem like he's like especially the part when he goes to the underground fighting arena, right? And how everyone writes his name. He just goes in there, he just writes his name in big fucking letters.
Yeah, honestly. But then, okay, so like in that scene, like the context of that makes sense, right? At least because the thing is, like, we know that the underground the underground
culinary fight fucking. Can you imagine within this town if there was like other underground fight arena for all the other different professions? And they're not supposed to, like, they don't interact with, like next door with it, like this, I don't know, what was this, basement? Like, there's another basement next door, and it's the babysitter fight club, underground thing.
Oh my god. It's like, no, we don't go in there. You only go in there if you handle babies.
Yeah. It's like how, it's like the Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Like, Jack goes into the forest. Doors?
Okay,
right?
So wait, we have one for culinary. We have one for babies. What's the other one? We need to know what the other ones are.
Mechanic and I guess emergency service or something. I guess.
No, it has to be something wildly different. Because like
librarian, yeah,
librarian.
All Portland's librarians come here to fight.
Yeah, they come here to release their stress from having to deal with the people who visit the library and just keep fucking talking over 1 decibel of noise. Like fucking
who don't respect the Dewey Decimal System.
Okay, hold on. Because we have the babies. We have the restaurant workers, right? And we also now we have what was it that we were just talking about? Is literally just
librarians.
The librarians, right? So what if the next one was just like old nursing homes? It's like just old nursing homes. It's just like the people are frustrated with taking care of the old and the sick and the weary, and they just wanted to beat some other fucking old people that are out in the streets.
Oh,
it's like, you look like old Mr. Jenkins. I want to kick your ass right now.
Hey.
Oh my god!
Yeah, did you ever heard about that fucking nursing that ran an old person fight club?
Wait, is that a real thing?
That was a real thing that happened. A bunch of fucking, like 3 nurses at like a nursing home. Boy, it's really bad. It's really sad.
No,
it's really
bad. Really, it is tragic. But oh my god, I did not think people would actually do that.
Yeah, it was like 3 people got caught with that shit. Here's the worst part. Who is the audience that's coming to see an old person fight club, right? I think the story was that it was just like the 3 nurses between themselves. Like, that's not as exciting. That's not as fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, fight clubs are only as fun when you get a crowd to watch it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, honestly. Who? But then again, we do have dark rooms and stuff like that on the dark web. So you know, we you never know. You never know who's willing to watch it. I mean, come on, Austin. You and me. If we ever heard if there's an old person fighting ring, we would at least check it out. You know, we ought at least check it out.
Here it is.
Oh my god.
Here's the fucking news article about it.
Oh, among dementia patients. Good God.
Oh yeah. That's why it took for them so long to get caught.
Yeah, I can see how why it would take so long, but yeah, that's still fucked up. But anyway, I guess we really should be talking about the movie.
Yeah.
It is not a movie you'd expect at all. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not a movie, right? Also, the trailer. Once again, this is why I hate movie trailers nowadays. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, especially after seeing the trailer and you're like, oh, there's a man who is gonna beat some people up looking for his pig and everything.
Yeah, just to get his fucking pig. But it's like so. Wouldn't this movie been better if it was just that? Probably. But the fact that this movie just fucking in the last third of the act, we have this Amir problem that comes in. Like, boy, how fucking. It's really convenient that Amir's dad was the one that stole the pig. Right?
Yeah, I don't know why I guess it's just I mean, we know, throughout the movie that Amir's father is basically just kind of he's very much everything has to be within his control type of guy, right?
Yeah, right, and it makes you like, is Amir dad like some fucking head of the Portland Culinary Institution? He's like a mob boss?
Yeah, he's strangely aware of basically everything. Like he's even
It's
aware.
really
he's
weird how they portray this universe within this movie, right?
Yeah.
Right, as like I was saying, so I hate comparing this to John Wick, right? Because I don't want to compare this to John Wick, right? But when it there's like they flesh out this whole secret underground universe of like, here's the Fight Club, here's the cleaner, here's the hotel, here's Ian McShane as the hotel manager, right?
Yeah. It's
right, like they established the rules of that, but in this movie, it's so fucking weird and inconsequential. Like I was so fucking confused. Right, like I would have been fine if Nicolas Cage was like this famous chef within the Portland, or I guess the world, or it's like who one day just like, I'm done with cooking, I'm leaving, I'm throwing in the towels, I'm firing myself, I'm getting out the kitchen, right, I would have been fine with that. But after then he decided to come back like, oh shit, wait, oh my god, it's Rob, it's
Rob Feld, yeah, or Rob.
It's Rob Feld. Holy shit, he's back. I would have been fine with that. But the fact that they make this character portray like bigger than life, like the way that they portrayed John Wick's character in the movie, right? It was really fucking weird. I would have been like, oh shit, it's just like, oh wow, it's Rob Field, you're back, right? But everyone in this movie made it seem like he was like the best fucking chef in the world, or at least within the Portland area. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it becomes very clear that he's a big deal amongst the,
like he's a big deal. But the fact that they really portray like he's like, oh fuck, we thought he died. Like they made him portray like he was like an urban, like to the point where he became an urban legend. Like, oh shit, you would have seen if Rob Field was still alive, he would have cooked this salmon 5 different ways in 3 different styles with one knife. Oh, by the way, been watching a lot of culinary videos recently on YouTube. Know a lot about chef's knives now, by the way.
Oh my god.
You can't use one knife to cut a fish 3 different styles, alright? That is impossible.
Well, to be fair though, this is like the reason why why I kind of like accept the fact that people treat him like a big deal is because he's dealing with the people that basically were within his scene, basically within the culinary scene, right?
Yeah.
Which is also kind of why that like that scene in when with the underground fighting was very significant, if only because because one guy, like literally one guy, who it becomes clear that Rob is at least familiar with the man, is that
Yeah, how long do you think this underground culinary fight show's been a thing? How did we bring that up?
Well, to be fair, it's probably been up as much as there has been restaurants, like high-end restaurants in that area. Because it's no joke. If you ever seen have you ever seen Kitchen Nightmare or anything like that, like with fucking Gordon Ramsay, and how Gordon Ramsay will fucking yell at a man for not doing their job correctly? That is perhaps the thing. Is the reason why it's like that is because that's like people within like the French cuisine culinary scene, they get treated like that all the goddamn time, because it's a very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very a high demanding job, It demands a lot out of you, and people do burn out from that shit, So that's why it's kind of like, that's why that scene is kind of like, it makes sense and it's rather significant in showing that Rob was probably that kind of person too, Which is also kind of to say why he's such a big deal, because it's among personalities like that, like. All you really had to do is put like switch Rob with like maybe Gordon Ramsay, then you kind of get like why this is such a big thing. Like, because you have to kind of imagine, if you just imagine Gordon Ramsay as Rob, and
just like Gordon Ramsay one day when the world needed him most, he disappeared.
Yeah, but that's also the thing, because like if you just imagine.
But don't worry, but one day Amir found a new chef.
Oh my god! But it's just like if you had Gordon Ramsay, who like maybe his wife died, right, and then immediately afterwards you hear nothing about from this guy, and you just know that he's missing. You can see how that'd be a pretty big deal, and you can better understand why Rob is such a big deal amongst the culinary scene in general, So it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, so like the reactions that I'm getting from everyone else is like, yeah, I get it, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, but to get back into the movie, this is okay. So basically, it's not a John Wick movie, okay?
Yeah, it's not definitely the first half makes it seem like it was a John Wick. Like literally, I thought like I was watching this movie, like all the way to like I was like I feel like this is, I feel like what's it? Doesn't help that the trailer fucks the perception of this movie, right? As I was watching for this movie, I was thinking, boy, this is like the biggest setup ever to like some type of weird fucking action scene, right, involving this character, right? Like, especially when it got to the fight, I was like, ooh, they're definitely building this shit up now, right? Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's gonna come in there and fight some guy to get the information or some shit, but no.
No, he's just like, nah, we don't get fights here. We don't have fights here. The only fight we ever really get is the one with again, in the underground fighting ring.
Yeah.
That's as close as we get to any form of action, really. But yeah, I mean, it's just like it's a very much a slow burn drama type of thing.
Yeah, this movie is very slow burn. I couldn't believe how slow they were actually taking this movie.
It is very surprising. But like the thing is, at least
it's
for
not
me,
badly paced or anything, but the fact was problem was it. It's due to the fact that I saw the trailer for this movie. So I was like throughout that I was just waiting. Oh, fuck, come on, show me the action scene. Where's the gun fu and everything, right? Is Rob gonna take out 2 kitchen knives and cut a guy or some shit? Is there gonna be the Japanese assassin? Sushi chef that comes in.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can't maybe the baker comes in with a fucking baguette, it's like hard as fucking stone and just whacks people on the head, breaking jaws and like fucking like cracking legs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could. I mean, God, day old, like at least 2 day old baguette. No joke. That shit just like fucking becomes hard as a rock. That will fucking chip your teeth, my guy. But yeah, it's very much. It doesn't really pick up until like you get to like maybe
until he finds out that it was Amir's dad.
Yeah,
right? That was also my other biggest problem. Right, with how they make Amir's dad seem like he's the fucking head of the fucking Portland Culinary, like.
Yeah, he's just basically like the guy that you don't fuck with, apparently. Because it makes him feel like
it's like some type of mob boss or something.
No, yeah, that's totally what he feels like. He feels like a mob boss that you just don't want to fucking deal with.
No chef gets to cook gets to fillet a fish without me knowing, right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's basically the vibe. It's very weird.
It's so fucking weird. Like, I was so confused. I was so confused about this fucking movie universe. I was like, I was so fucking confused at the way that this world was built. Like, I'm gonna sure at one point to take this movie seriously or take it not seriously, right? But the way that they have these characters portrayed and like how they built this universe. Right?
Yeah, it's a bit. It's just like you don't know how if you're supposed to take it seriously.
I think the moment that I think actually on it ruined the movie was the Fight Club scene. Right? I was like, I think in my opinion that was actually the dumbest part of this movie. How there was a fucking culinary fight club that exists all within Portland, right?
I can see what you mean.
Like I would have been more fine if there was like cameras, like, oh, we're live streaming this to every other chef in the world. Every other chef can watch the Portland. I don't like it was just him going around asking like other people within the industry, like, hey, yo, you know anything about my pig, right? Yeah, and then people are sketchy about it and they're shady about it, stuff like that, right?
I will agree with you in the sense that like the underground fighting is it really pushes it, honestly, for me. But like I kind of I get the like the whole reason for it is probably just to kind of be like, yeah, this is this is to kind of show that Rob is a big deal because somebody who spent a lot just to beat him up. Yeah, but they could have shown
it was a way bigger deal than just having like a
honestly, the biggest thing, the biggest thing that gave
it would have been more fun if he had went to the biggest, most I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the fucking most extravagant restaurant is for. Like he just goes there, right? No, he dressed like a bomb, and right. I mean, we do get that scene later in the movie.
Yeah,
somewhat when he goes visit his former one of his former.
He goes to the UADC's restaurant and he visits he was like a pasta chef or something.
Yeah, like one of his former chefs' restaurant, right?
Yeah, but that was really good. That actually showed how much of an impact that he had on him.
We should have just had that type of scene to begin with instead of the fucking stupid underground fighting ring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if well, then again, I can't really say because we don't know the production history behind it. I want to say it's probably because they portrayed it as a John Wick thing. That's why they kept it in there. Maybe. I don't know. It also kind of feels like it's there to kind of show that he knows his way around the fucking town, right? Yeah. But I can't really say. But I mean, it's like
I feel like they could be like
the
way
thing is
different ways
that
to
scene
portray.
pushes it, but it doesn't break the movie for me. It doesn't bring me out as much. At
No,
least
it
for
doesn't
me.
really. I don't know. I just gonna start fucking laughing at how fucking weird it just was. Right?
Yeah, I know, because it really just does come out of nowhere. You're like, well, why though? Why like this though? But you know, if you accept it and move on, it doesn't really take anything from the movie too much, you know. But like it is a slow burn. It does pick up at some moments because there are some rather emotionally charged scenes. There are some really good scenes. Again, like the one where Eurydice, like when he goes to the Eurydice's a restaurant and he just kind of gets into the guy, basically like, you had a dream and you didn't follow it. What the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
he breaks the guy down.
Like,
That guy.
it was astonishing how quickly he just like cut right to the heart of things.
He's just doing it, just like from sitting as well. Like I like that. It shows the presence that Rob had. I legitimately thought this is actually like if I were to pick a scene from this year as like if I were to make like a top 10 movie season, really all these specific type of scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely put this is definitely probably like. I think probably like one of the best movie scenes I've seen this year, honestly, in terms of character relationships.
It is really good. It is fucking fantastic, and it's just it's a great way to kind of show like again. I mean, I know I'm kind of rehashing this a little bit, but it's a great way to show like the importance and magnitude and the impression that this like Rob has on other people. Because the thing is, he says it in the scene, I believe. Like the guy the head chef who worked at Eurydice's worked at Rob's restaurant for like a month, I think, and then he was fired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then that's like he only worked at his restaurant for a month, and he got to this guy like so quickly.
Yeah.
You know. And then there's also that scene where like this is a bit of more of a build up culmination type of thing where when Amir talks about like the one time he remembers his parents being fucking happy and how they always reference his fucking dinner, like the when they went to Rob's restaurant, right? They build up on that, and then once they make the actual dish, and then it's just like. You get Amir's father who starts eating the dish, and then just like one bite, maybe a drink, and then all the memories come flooding back, and it just fucking destroys him as well.
We call that a Ratatouille moment, all right?
Yeah, a Ratatouille moment. But the thing is though, is that those two scenes, the restaurant and the dinner scene, show how much of an impact Rob as a character has had on everybody else. The impression and everything. It is fucking fantastic. And this movie throughout the rest of this movie, it like a lot of it is just showing how a lot of these people kind of just like respect and like how they treat Rob as a big deal, which is fine. Again, the only outlier that just feels a little off is just the underground scene, but a lot of this is more along the idea of like a man who just kind of withdraws from society, coming back in and kind of confronting his past and kind of getting over like the trauma that he's had, because he's lost his wife. Like the reason why is he's lost his wife, and then him coming back, connecting with Amir, and then they kind of bond throughout this whole adventure, right? And this whole it's because the thing is the pig is kind of representative of him kind of overcoming his grief, or like he's trying to like, or he has to kind of learn to like live with it, I guess. I don't like, and it's not through withdrawing society that it helps him get through it. It's just rather having to taking things one step at a time, which he kind of eventually does, like as he's just pursuing that pig of his, then of course like. So, like, the story is very well done. It's very slow paced, but, like, it's not a bad pacing in general. It's not like it's not
this movie is definitely better than just go into this thing straight blind, right?
Yeah.
And don't get ruined by deceptive marketing. Damn you, marketers.
Yeah. Also, real quick points. The cinematography's on point. It's very good. I do, like, definitely, like, the opening shot was very good. The movie, the way the movie sets up the feel is really good, right? Like you get the atmosphere of this movie and everything. Yeah, it's you get the sense of it being a slow burn and everything there in the beginning and everything.
Yeah, one thing I also did enjoy was like was the raw. Like, okay, boy, I don't know how the raw is like. There's a lot of like a lot of single handheld cam shots, right? Like everything feels like you're also on the adventure and you're walking. You're with these two, right?
A lot of it's
right. Like there's not a lot of like steady camera angle shots. Like no, like there's really a bunch of shots where it's just straight up the camera's just tracking these characters as the scene happens, right?
Yeah,
which is really good. Which makes it so you understand like this is the journey that they're going through and everything.
Yeah, it also helps that there's a lot of they tend to keep it that's for expressing the scenery. They do keep it to a lot of like facial shots and everything to kind of keep it personal and everything to just kind of sell like how the intimacy of the moments, like especially with the restaurant scene because they really hold on on the shots on their faces to kind of really sell the emotion of what the character's going through and everything. Because it's just like I swear to God, that the head chef went through so many different emotions in that whole conversation. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's
really good.
Yeah, it is really good. And I'm sharpening a pencil. Sorry for that.
Fuck, are you sharpening a? You have a pencil sharpener in your room?
I have a pencil sharpener, yes.
Okay, nerd.
Oh, hello. I do things, okay? I do things with this pencil. I have to do things with this pencil.
Oh, John Wick also did things with pencil as well.
I'm about to show you what this pencil's gonna do.
Oh, you're gonna show me a magic trick?
Okay, okay, look, I'm gonna meet you down in the teacher's underground fighting ring tonight, alright? Right now.
just the teacher's underground fighting ring.
I mean, to be fair, like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I heard it as an underground teaching fighting ring just to, like, vent stress after dealing with fucking high schoolers and shit. Because, my God. We've been through high school. Everyone's been through high school. You guys know. But yeah, what were you saying?
Oh no, that was it. I was just making sure. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I really have to say. Like besides those weird points I was making about this, actually really is. I actually did enjoy this movie, right? I really wish I went into this movie blind, right?
Yeah.
Instead of watching the fucking trailer that ruined my perception of this movie, right? Because that was also the part when I was watching this movie. I was like, when's he gonna pull out a gun? I'm waiting for the gun to come out.
Yeah, because you expect one thing and then it doesn't happen, and you're like, well,
yeah,
not what I expected. It doesn't mean the movie's bad.
It was definitely not what I expected too, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's definitely not a bad thing that you don't expect it. But like, if you're going in expecting one thing, it's best to know that it's not like that at all. So there you go. But I mean, cinematography's good. Soundtrack's definitely excellent. Acting, of course, is phenomenal. Yeah. You might have some because I definitely know I had. You might want to put on the subtitles.
Don't watch the trailer for this movie. Oh, by the way, don't listen to the spoiler cast for this movie before going to see Pig. By the way,
we say this right after. Oh my
right at
God.
the end. Yeah, hey, listen to the spoiler cast after you see Pig.
Yeah. But definitely best to go watching this blind, and don't have any expectations of this being a John Wick type of film. Definitely a good watch otherwise. I do give it like an 8.5 out of 10 if I had to rate it.
Yeah.
But it's
I give it a high grade.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the better movies we've seen this year.
Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's still really good. Definitely worth your time.
Hey.
But I think that's it, and that's all I have to say, really.
Yeah. Find out next time if the pig is anti-Semitic when we talk about Eternals.
Oh my god! Why would you? No.
I'm setting up the universe, all right? Like John Wick, I'm setting up our universe. The pig will return in Eternals.
How about no? Okay. Just no.
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do with Eternals. Boy, that movie's fucking bad.
God. But, I mean, we'll find out. I guess we'll do a spoiler cast on that at some point.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about Eternals at some point. I don't know what the fuck we'll do. We'll talk about Eternals. Hey, I should save this video until the week before I upload the Eternal review. But we can't do that because we don't have enough. Because we need to keep the schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, that's it. That's the movie. Anything else you want to say?
Don't steal a man's pig.
Yeah.
Or he'll fuck you up, I guess. Through food, rather than violence. But then again, it could be
he'll deconstruct you. He'll deconstruct you in your own restaurant.
Oh,
and everything.
Damn, imagine. Yeah, I guess that's it then.
All right, I guess that's it. That's the movie. Coronavirus or something. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your fucking shots. Okay, thanks, bye.